What's up guys, Sid Productions here, and today we're back with a long-awaited Versus review. I've been waiting for this one for a long time. So today we're going to be looking at the King of the Monsters SH MonsterArts Mothra and the Hiya Toys King of the Monsters Mothra. Now, the Mothra figure has been one I have been waiting for. I have Godzilla, I have Rodan, I have Kong, now I want my Mothra. And the SH MonsterArts was one that has been out in the market for a long time and is getting a re-release for the GXK movie. But to be honest, I have been really excited for the Hiya Toys one. But let's start off with the King of the Monsters one from SH MonsterArts. Now, this figure came in a 2-pack with Rodan. I reviewed Rodan a little while ago, and the packaging is very nice. Really displays a lot of the poses you could get with these figures. Very awesome, and makes them look very nice. And you get nice images everywhere. So let's take this figure out of the packaging and look at what we have. And here we have Mothra out of her packaging. And as you can see, this figure is doesn't stand well. So luckily this figure comes with a stand. Very similar, actually the exact same to Rodan's. Little tiny stand, and also comes with this adapter cradle thing to help hold Mothra. And once you plug her into the stand, she looks great in the air. This beautiful little butterfly is just awesome looking. However, I do like this figure. I think it's actually one of the better SH MonsterArts figures I reviewed. The problem is, it is, to me at least, completely screen inaccurate. Mothra was not this Cheeto-colored figure. She was a lot more muted and gray and scary bug-like, and had some blue accents on her and all that. This figure doesn't look like that, and to be honest, looks cheap. I look at the new GXK giant Mothra figure, and I sometimes don't see any difference between this. Along with that, similar to Rodan, the plastic does not feel good to me. Very thin and hollow. Feels like if I stepped on it the wrong way, it would shatter into pieces. But yeah, all around it does look nice. It does have a nice presence. But to me, it doesn't really look like the character from the movie. Taking it off the stand, let's go into the posability real quick. So, this figure is tiny, so it's very limited in its posability. The wings are all on ball joints, so I would recommend being extremely careful. Just because you bend it too much the wrong way, something will snap. And this is in my copy, this is my cousin's. The arms right here are all on ball joints, so are the little arms on the bottom. Also has a waist swivel, which is crazy to think about, and it does have, I mean, on the instructions it does advertise that these are on ball joints, but again, these are on extremely tiny ball joints, and that doesn't make me feel safe playing with this figure. And if you go in, zooming in, it does have very nice detail, and then when you have these beautiful wings spread, you do have the eyes of Godzilla, which look great. But let's move on to the Hiya Toys one, shall we? Now, the Hiya Toys one comes with almost the exact same thing. A stand and a cradle. And this figure already just screams King of the Monsters, and looks like it jumped right out of the screen. And I guess we might as well just start with the posability first, since that is honestly like the biggest difference. The wings are on hinge joints now, so now they could go as deep and as high as you'd want them to go. So that is very nice. So if you want Mothra to sit like this over a wounded Godzilla, you can. If you want Mothra to spread her wings, you can. And each of these hinge joints are also on a rotation, so you can angle them as you need to, which I think is very great for the posability. Part of me wishes, you know, if it's possible, maybe they could have included a bendy wire like they did with Rodan for their Hiya Toys Rodan, but hey, you can't have it all. The arms are on ball joints. The arms are on ball joints on each one, and the legs are also on ball joints. And sadly, oh, actually, we also have a waist rotation. I didn't even realize that. I just noticed a seam line and noticed that. Would have been cool if we could have had some kind of head like turn or anything like that, but Come on, like look how tiny that head is. It's smaller than my fingernail. I doubt Hiya Toys or anyone was going to give this guy some kind of ball joint. But overall, it looks very nice. And then once you put her on the stand, you just get this beautiful, beautiful bug. And you get the nice spread wings. And oh my, and this looks way better, more reminiscent of Godzilla's eyes. And that's honestly pretty much it for both of these figures. Let's go into some size comparisons and go on to the final thoughts. For size comparisons, here we have SH MonsterArts King of the Monsters Mothra and Hiya Toys King of the Monsters Mothra with King of the Monsters Godzilla, King of the Monsters Burning Godzilla, Hiya Toys Godzilla vs. Kong, Rizcan Custom Toys Gorosaurus, Hiya Toys Rodan, SH MonsterArts Gigan, and Kevin. So overall, I think you could tell which one I'm going to recommend. Obviously the Hiya Toys one. The SH MonsterArts one, while being a nice figure, isn't that good. It is a very flimsy, feels fragile, inaccurate version of the King of the Monsters Mothra. Now, as much as I'd love to just say, go get the Hiya Toys King of the Monsters one, this figure was extremely difficult for me to find. I had it on back order from Entertainment Earth for, I want to say, 6 to 7 months, and it has not shipped until I found a comic shop website called Vampire Robots that had it for sale, and I just bought it from there because I was tired of waiting for Entertainment Earth to whenever they would decide to send it out. So I'm finally happy to have this figure, but this figure is extremely hard to find and very expensive. So what do I recommend? Well, there is a recolor of this that is also very nice that I might review in the future. And we're also getting a re-release of the SH MonsterArts one with Suko from Godzilla X Kong the New Empire. So you do have options for what you'd want to get, but I do recommend the Hiya Toys one mold, just because it's definitely way more durable, better posability, and is just a much more accurate figure. But what do you guys think? Which one do you guys have? Which one do you guys think is the best? Leave it down in the comments below. And if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye, guys.